Hello, welcome to my channel. This is going to be my psychic collective reading for an astrology reading for the new moon, the full moon that is happening on the 17th of February at 3:56 a.m. for me in Sydney, Australia. For everyone else around the world, you're looking at more the 16th. So for me, 17th, here the 16th. Now, this full moon is going to happen in Leo. So Leo is all about being creative. It's about showing your passion. It's definitely about, coming out of your shell, being out there, being in the mix, being social as well. Being creative, having your fun, letting go of your passions. Don't be scared. So this is not a time of wanting to let your fears rule over you. This is a time of coming out, standing out. So this new moon, I feel like it's going to really give you the oomph and the power you need to really come out. It's not the time to really let your nerves get the better of you or your anxiety. It's a time of more coming out to see where you want to go. We are at a time where all the planets are moving direct, so it is at a time of definitely moving forward and wanting to create what you want to create before any retrogrades are going to happen. And there is going to be a bit of opposition with Saturn. There's going to be an Aquarius. So what I'm going to say is that whatever you're trying to create, whatever you're trying to bring into your life, do not let problems stand in your way. So anything that comes up, you want to try and be creative. So a problem that comes up, you're trying to get somewhere, be creative. Try and get around that issue. This is what time's all about. It's about, with this full moon, it's definitely about making advances, making things happen, knowing where you lie, and also knowing where things are going around you. We've got the Venus and Mars conjuncting together. So last week I was saying they were getting quite close. So now they're actually conjuncting. They're actually on top of each other. So again, you got the masculine, the feminine. Mars is action as well as strength, a little bit of anger. They're in Capricorn. You've got the Venus there too. And I feel like with the Venus energy, maybe you're worrying about, maybe appearance, how things are going to go. You want to be prepared. You want to take things on. But this moon in Leo is saying be spontaneous. Just let things happen. Leos aren't really one for planning unless they've got some sort of maybe Capricorn element there or an earth element that's going to let them to be a bit of a planner. A Leo is about just getting out there, having fun. Leos have this ego about them. So, in a way, this full moon is about bringing out your ego, bringing out your party, wanting to party, wanting to get out there, mingle, not being isolated. This is not a time for isolation, for being, as I'm saying, hiding away. With this full moon, this is not what it's saying. It's saying the exact opposite, to go out. But be creative, doing what you believe in, passion. Even relationships, the fifth house rules Leo. So the fifth house is all about relationships. It's about children. It's about creativity, about having fun, romance, passion. So all these things, it is time for you to start bringing these things into your life and doing what you love and definitely bringing them out. We do have Mercury. It's going to be coming into Aquarius. I'm going to say Sagittarius there. It's coming into Aquarius. So with this into Aquarius, it's about our communication. It's about communicating that, we want our freedoms. And even with a Leo is a free star sign too. They're not a star sign that's going to be locked away and just do what they're told. A Leo will also, do what it wants to do. You try and tell a Leo to do something, and you're probably going to backfire. Not as much as an Aquarian or say a Sag, but Leo too. You can't really tell Leo what to do. You got to stroke the ego with the Leo. They don't want to hear anything negative, so this is not a time for being negative. Because if you tell a Leo everything they've done wrong, they get very sooky and they can be a little bit babyish. As I say, it's children's fifth house. Leo, it's children as well. So you find if a Leo, you start telling them all the wrong things that they're doing, they're gonna get a bit down. They're gonna get a bit stroppy. They might even get a bit childish, sooky. That's what they don't like. That Leo doesn't like to hear what they're doing wrong. They want to hear what they're doing right. Leos like to have an ego about them, so it's building up the ego. So with this full moon, it's about bringing out your ego, bringing out what is positive in you, what you like to do, going out, going forth. And as I said, don't let problems, don't let excuses, don't let anything get in your way. If you do, you're wasting your time, and you're going to be wasting this energy that's coming out during this time. And this week too. It's definitely a week where we're looking at the nodes, so the true node, the north node, and the south node. This full moon is definitely a destiny time where it is time for us to go out, you know, see the world. Take note of the stories that are happening around the world. Take note where everything is going, where the narrative is going. The things are changing. The main thing, hasn't, you know, there's still things there that we're all not happy about, but things are going to change as the year progresses. So definitely with this true node that's coming into Taurus, so we're definitely going towards, well, money. I do feel like money over this next 18 months is going to be a big thing. You possibly may even see a changeover in how we use money, or a new money system could be coming in over this time. But also it's on its way to meet up with this true node's on its way to meet up. Not there yet, it's a long off yet, but it's going to come up to meet this Uranus. So we've still got some tensions there, but if I'm just following the moon cycle and the moon energy with all the other planets that are coming out, and what I feel, it's definitely about being that lion, definitely about coming back out your shell. Let's do some cards, and then I'm also going to do a channel, and then we'll also do a 4-card reading, individual reading for you as well. So let me just pick out some cards. Okay, let's have a look here what we've got for this full moon. This full moon energy. I do feel like there's a lot of people out there who are getting quite nervous, anxiety, but with this energy is coming out, you've got to step out of your shell. You've got to step out of the energy and really go forth and do what you have to do. If you want to make a business, if you want to just get things started, it's time. It's definitely time. Okay. All right. So what we got coming out here in the cards, first card I got up is definitely a bit about networking, using what you have, the tools that you have that you need to go through. So I'm saying this definitely is a energy of success. There's definitely energy being creative, knowledge, support, and trusting your instincts. Okay. Love. Okay. As I said, networking. Definitely a time of networking, to getting out, looking at abundance, what's going to definitely happening and come forth. Some people are, you know, this week they might feel like they are alone, but with this alone energy that they've got, or they're feeling, there's definitely going to be a change. So while I feel like maybe beginning of the week, for people who are feeling like this, there's definitely a change coming through, where by the end of the week with this new moon, you're definitely going to hit success. I do feel like there is success here with this new moon. There is about talk and communication, relationships, definitely moving in a different direction. I feel like perhaps with this energy could even give you the courage. So if you're in a relationship where things aren't going down the right way, you've really got this friction and tension that's going on, with this new moon energy could give you the courage to actually split and go your separate ways and to do what you know, doing what you want. We're also looking at helping hand. So it's also giving someone a helping hand, you know, helping someone out, being carefree, but also being curious, trying not to be stubborn, even though, you know, Leos are a fixed sign, but trying not to be too stubborn. Or you can be stubborn, but go to the success that you're trying to go to as well. As I said, relationships, the key, support, network, definitely what's coming up for this new moon. Not new moon, full moon reading that's coming up here this week there. Okay, so I'm also going to do now I also feel like with this week and with this full moon, about living without regret. So I just got living without regret and not giving a damn what people think of you or what they think. Sometimes Leos, they will sort of, I find they will get sort of think, oh, what if? But a lot of them will be like, they're going to be whatever they're going to be. I used to know a young girl, a friend. She used to be a friend of mine, and she was a Leo, and she used to be so silly and crazy, stupid. But the thing is that she used to do these really silly things. She tended to not really care what people used to think. I really think that she just didn't have a care, but she got attention. Leo's like attention, so for her, that's how she got her attention, by doing silly things, and being loud. She was very loud. Leo's can be very loud. So this energy about them. They're fun. They like to go out and have fun. It's this ego. They like to be center of attention. They're ruled by the sun. So that's what we've got to think. We've got to be, energy's going to be bigger this week. It's like, go play, what's that sign? Play big, go home. I can't remember the saying. But that's what it is this week for you. All right, let's do a channel, and then I'm going to do the 4 cards, where I'll pick out 4 cards, and you guys can pick 1 to 4, and I'll give you the reading on the 4 cards. So let's just see my channels. Guys, I want to speak. We're so excited for you all. This full moon brings on this energy of excitement, new things coming in, equipment of knowing how to deal with things as well. You're going to get the tools that you all want. The tools are going to fall into your lap this week so that you can succeed in where you want to go to. This full moon aligns with April. With April was going to come big, massive changes for you all. So get ready. This is just the starting line of new things to come into your lives, where things are going to start to break free and positive. Do not think, though, that everything is going to be miraculously fixed and that the whole world is going to be this wondrous, new, pleasant place. For that is not the truth. The truth is your own unique lives. You're seeking the truth, and you're seeking to make the lives the way you want to make them. You've all learned to adjust. You've all learned to skip obstacles. You've all learned to dodge bullets. Now it is time to put what you have learned the last 18 months into practice, so that you can forge through. For when time April comes, the new things that are going to emerge around the world, you all need to be prepared, you all need to be ready, and you need to use energy to go forth. For if you do not use this energy, and you do not be rise, you will fall into a brick wall, and you will all wonder what had happened. So stay strong, get ready. This is just the start of a new beginning and new things coming in. Use this energy wisely, for there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of uniqueness. There's a lot of people around you who are waking up. You're all going to come together to form one. Unity and unite, and also be brave. This full moon is going to be for you to be brave. Be brave, stand your ground. Do not let anyone change your mind. If that's what you feel, that's what you feel. And go forth. We bid you farewell. We will see you again. Goodbye. Okay, so that I will now do these cards today. Pick 4 cards out. Hope you can all resonate with that. I feel like there is some things coming. Okay, after I do this video, I'm going to film my video on Joe Biden, see if I can get on him coming up too. Okay, let's have a look here for the 4 cards. What's coming up? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we've got here with card number 1. So card number 1 is this card here. So this card here, I do feel like you need to stand out. You're like a bit of a rebel. So the baby down here is standing out. So it's very different than the birds in the nest. So this full moon or this week, you need to stand out from the crowd. You need to be unique. You definitely need to know that you are like no other person in this world, and you definitely have what it takes to fill your cup for success to go through. This is also a time. This also could be movement, or this card also could be for nesting, making your own dreams within your own reality or your own world. It's definitely a nurturing card as well, but also being independent, being strong, being in your power. You might find with this card, the Aries is standing out to me. The little symbol of Aries on this card in the corner there, standing out to me. So this could be a little bit of arguments this week or frustration, but it also can bring you strength to go forth to make your dreams come true. With card number 2, we got this card here. With this card, look, the dog looks a little bit confused with this card to me. So what I'm going to say to you is that try not to be too confused. That you definitely have a fire inside you to bring out this passion. It's also about loyalty, but I'm going to say intuition with this week with you, with this full moon. You need to use your intuition. You need to make wise moves. You've also got an element like Egyptian gods. There's also like these Egyptian gods are sending out to me. So I'm going to say this could be about, you know, researching, looking back into the past, looking at what's traditional. Maybe you lost your ways. Maybe you go back to the old ways of doing things, of how you used to do things. I just feel like with this card, it's about wising up. It is also using your gut instinct, but there's also a thing about being loyal. Who want that loyalty with this card? Who's loyal to you, or who are you loyal to? Card number 3, which is this card here. Oh, it's got a moon in the card. So this is definitely a card of nurturing. With this card, you know, Cancerians aren't the people to go out and party. They're not wanting to go out a lot. Cancerians are more your homebodies. But I feel like with that energy, shake it off a little bit, try and get out. There's definitely a card of being placid, of feeling a bit worn out, putting yourself in a block or in a wall. It's like you need to break down this wall with this card. You're definitely being dependent on, like people are really coming to you because they need you for assistance, they need your help, they need your guidance, or perhaps you're even a healer, they need your healing ability, or to heal their problems or to solve their problems for them. It's definitely a time with this card where you're feeling like a very more like negotiator too. You're trying to climb these mountains or these hills. I feel like with these cards, you need to stand out from the pack. You need to stand out from the crowd too with this card. And make your wishes on this full moon with this card. Make some wishes. I feel like wishes can come true with this card too. Okay, card number 4, which is this card here. Oh, such a Leo card actually with this card. This card is about being proud. I feel like there's quite stubbornness with this proud, but I also feel like with this, do things that you love to do. Do things that's in line with your with what you want to do, with what you're passionate about, what you love to do. It's also I feel like with this about being spoiled. Like I feel like with this card, kind of tells a story about the lady who's spoiling the little pig there. So I just feel like it's about being spoiled perhaps too. So indulging, doing things that you like, being comfortable, going out there, fulfilling dreams is definitely about success. I also feel like this card will also bring about romance and loved ones into your life too with this one. Also want to say with this, don't forget about your past, but also you're definitely trying to sort of wipe out and forge through, making a new beginning for yourself with this card as well. Okay, so that's my reading for this full moon in Leo. I hope you all have a good moon, good full moon coming out this week. So for me, it's Wednesday. And please don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, and thank you for your comments, your shares, your likes and subscribes. I will see you for my next video and for my next live. So bye for now.